Aiden Heaven and Luke Shaw have offered a major boost to Ruben Amorim as we take on Manchester City in the Manchester Derby in just a few hours from now. Listen, these two are both in the squad that has traveled to Old Trafford. It's, of course, a home game. They will be feeling well energized because, trust you me, the energy in the stands, seeing Heaven and Luke Shaw on the bench should be exciting. But for me, the most important thing of the two is Luke Shaw. What should be the real plan with him? Like, share, subscribe, and drop down a comment, letting me know of your view on the entire Luke Shaw situation and how Man United should deal with him. Now, he's been out for a long time. Now, the fact that he was seen arriving at Old Trafford with the squad, and if indeed he's part of the squad that is going to play the game today, beautiful big development for him, but even for Man United, considering that Ruben Amorim was already in praise, heaping praise on him, and how important he is for Man United and England, and how unique a player he is. I want to see what plans Luke Shaw, rather Amorim would have for Luke Shaw. Is he planning to use him as one of the left-footed players in the back line, the left-footed centre back? Maybe rotating him with Lisandro Martinez and Aiden Heaven, and at times Lenny Yoro, who plays there. Is he going to use him as a wing back and then push Dogo to be inverted, playing on the right? What is the plan? If Shaw is fit, you certainly expect him to be in the team starting if he's 100% fit. But even if he's not going to start, perhaps the plan is to bring him on and enjoy a few minutes, because by the time he has put him in the squad, definitely there is a plan for him and there is belief that he can come in and contribute. But where does he fit in the team? But even in the long term, I mean, that's the immediate, but then in the long term, is he a player United must be stuck with? Is he a player United must keep? Is he a player United must plan with for the long, for the long haul, for the future? All these are questions I want to see. But the thing is, I know these are questions lingering in the heads of many United fan. But what's certain is, I think it's all up to Luke Shaw and Luck. I mean, I don't think he wants to be injured. I don't think he wants to leave Man United. I know he believes and knows that he could have done a lot more than what he has done. Because of injuries, he has been slowed down. But United have got to make decisions now as we head into the summer, and it's a good thing that he returns now when there is these few games to play until the end of the season. And the thing will be now to see how consistent he can be in terms of staying fit, because he comes, plays a few games, and he drops off again. The reality is, if Luke Shaw can be fit until the end of the season, then there could be a conversation about keeping him. Again, that's if he plays to the standards that we know he can play at when he's fit. Because it's one thing to be physically fit, a whole different thing to be fit in terms of the game, like game fitness, match fitness. Because he has not been playing for a long time consistently, it might take him time to really fit into what Amorim wants to play. Yet the expectations and demands are high. You saw what happened with Tyrell Malaysia. Returned to fitness, but he was struggling. You would see that he was struggling so much. So the whole Luke Shaw situation is where it's a confusion. Yes, it's a good thing, honestly, that he's back, but then to what end? Are we going to hope again? Are you just going to hope against hope that he will stay fit for some time? Or should we just, close our eyes and say, you're good, we know you, we love you, we appreciate you, but move on, fam, move on. Because there will be clubs that will be interested in him and willing to take the risk on him, because, I mean, there are not so many good players like him. But talking about the immediate, for the remaining 2 months, assuming that Shaw stays fit, where does he play? Does he play him as a wing back on the left, because he can give you a lot in terms of his crosses? We all know that Luke Shaw's final crosses are better than what Dogo has shown us. Not that Dogo can never improve; he will. But I think for now we do know that Shaw is a good cross of the ball, but also defensively, Shaw is good. He's a proper bowler. So I want to pick to see what Amorim is planning with him. But again, for Aiden Heaven, I still, what's the plan with Aiden Heaven? He returns after going a few games in. I mean, playing, I think, had played 3 consecutive games, and then he falls off because of injury. And now he's returning. Do you want to keep him playing so that he regains that rhythm? Because people are beginning to fall in love with him, and we're enjoying the bromance between him and Patrick Dogo on that left flank. So what then do you do? I mean, it's good headache. Honestly, it's good selection headache for Ruben Amorim. But we want to see. The reality is, most of us, we United supporters, will be excited about the young players. I think we are for youth now. We are for the youngins coming in there and taking their stage, and being trusted, given the opportunity to prove themselves and show the world how good they are. So I'll definitely, for me, back Aiden Heaven to be given his opportunities if he's fit, so that we see him again getting back into the rhythm, but also we see how we partner as well with Patrick Dogu playing on the left wing back. For me, that should be Amorim's first plan for now going forward, not sliding us back into players we are uncertain of and unsure about their availability in the long term, because the rebuilding for me now must have started for Man United. The rebuilding must have started for Man United. So that's what I hope to see. Getting proper into the game, regardless of who Amorim chooses to play or start, regardless of who is fit and who isn't, United must be able to put on a good show, a good performance, and by performance I mean playing good football. The result can be a thing can be uh, affected by anything. Can be a single mistake or a little moment of slack, which will always happen in a game of football, like we saw against Nottingham Forest, where the defenders did not really defend well, and midfielders failed to slow down Elanga. But the truth is, United played decently well. So we want to see United still playing even better than Nottingham Forest, perhaps being more effective now, more clinical in the final third. Those improvements for me are what we are looking out for in this Man United team. The result can be anything. Could be a referee mistake, it could be luck, anything can affect the result. But your performance is all on you. And for me, I want now to judge Man United based on things that are in their hands, and that is the performance, the display, the way they pass the ball, the way they apply themselves, how confident are they in front of their own home fans against their cross-town rival. So it's very important how United look going into this game. My prediction: Amorim speaks about winning titles and the Premier League, and of course, if you're going to win Premier League titles, you've got to show it against the big teams, the big rivalries, the derbies, in such battles. So we want to see whether United look like that club that is building that mentality to win the title. Fact that we won the previous fixture at the Etihad Stadium, I will tell you we've got to have the belief that we can do it again at home with the home support. So it will be an interesting game. I don't think United will lose. I think both teams will score. A narrow victory for United or a draw, but both teams to score. That's my prediction of the game. Let me know of yours. I think Rasmus Hoyland will show up. I think Bruno should have a better game than before. I think Dogu will be better in the final third. I'm sure we'll see improvements in this game that will make us excited. Wait for the match reaction and player ratings after full time. My name is Webb. Let me know of your prediction in the comment section. Cheers.